It's all part of the whole thing. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
760 KFMB. Give Mike a call. 1-800-760-KFMB.
How about a little cheap sunglasses on a Saturday afternoon? Works for me, San Diego. Hey, all is good here in America's finest city. Welcome back. This is the Real Estate Zone, all the information you need in today's market. I'm your host, Mike Litton with Keller Williams Realty. Make sure you join us next week. We'll have Bob Vila, the star of This Old House, as our guest. This should be an awesome show, and you will not want to miss it. If you miss any of our shows, you can listen to them on podcast anytime for free by visiting KFMBMike.com. That's KFMBMike.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Litton Realty. That's at Litton Realty. You can also visit our new fan page at Facebook.com/The Real Estate Zone. That's Facebook.com/The Real Estate Zone. You can also, by the way, check out my blog at MikeLittonRealEstate.com. That's MikeLittonRealEstate.com. We're ready for your calls at 1-800-760-5362. That's 1-800-760-5362. You simply will not have a better opportunity to ask any questions that you might have than right now. So give us a call. Jump in the zone. The water's fine. 1-800-760-5362. That's 1-800-760-KFMB. I want to thank Trent Chapman again, our short sale expert again, for joining us and for calling in on his way down to the wedding. And hopefully we're not in trouble with his wife. That would be really bad if we were. Hey, if you want to reach Trent or his team, at they're available right now at 1-800-951-4541. That's 1-800-951-4541. Or you can visit their website at newfutureteam.com. That's newfutureteam.com. The reason why I'm giving you that is because if you're currently underwater in your home, if you currently owe more on your home than it's worth, you're not alone. There are millions and millions and millions of homeowners out there, hundreds of thousands of them in San Diego alone, that are underwater, that are not sure what to do. And if you're listening to this, or you know somebody who's going through this, or somebody who's struggling, let them know about this program. Because one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is we want to make sure we get the word out. That you do in fact have options, you do in fact have places you can go, you do in fact have people out there that will help you for free. I understand it. I understand struggling financially. I've been through it. I've dealt with it. I know how it feels, and it's not the end of the world. And I can tell you that over 19 years, I've had thousands of clients over my career. And I've literally had dozens of clients that have been through bankruptcy. And I know we talked about this last week too. I've literally had dozens of clients that have been through bankruptcy, and I have to tell you, they're actually better at budgeting, they're better at managing their money, they're better at credit, they're better consumers, period, and I believe better credit risk after they've been through bankruptcy than before they went through. Because it's an opportunity for you to learn. My dad used to tell me, by the way, hi Dad, my dad used to tell me that, hey, you're an aggressive kid, and you're going to get into trouble, right? You're going to make mistakes. I don't have a problem with you making mistakes. Where you and I are going to have a problem is where you don't learn from those mistakes. And that's what this is about. Life is about mistakes. Life is about things that we try and we're going to come up short, and things are going to happen to us like the market we've had and the economy we've had. And you need to understand that you haven't done anything wrong. People tend to blame themselves first. And I want people to understand that this is something that's happened to them, not something that they've done. And I'm not saying that's true in all cases, but I can tell you from experience that 98% of the time, it's not the homeowner's fault. They haven't done anything wrong. And to that end, I wanted to talk about the Hope Now Alliance. We were going to have Nancy West from HUD on today. And what we were going to talk with Nancy about specifically were two programs in particular that HUD has that I believe are really, really powerful. The first one is this Hope Now Alliance. And what the Hope Now Alliance is if you're struggling, or you know somebody who is struggling with their home loan or with the current ownership of their home, and they're having a tough time and they're not sure where to turn, there is the Hope Now Alliance that's available to them. The Hope Now Alliance is an alliance between counselors, mortgage companies, investors, and other mortgage market participants. And this alliance will maximize outreach efforts to homeowners in distress to help them stay in their homes, and will create a unified, coordinated plan to reach and to help as many homeowners as possible. The members of this alliance recognize that by working together, they will be more effective than working independently. What I want you to understand about the Hope Now Alliance is that it's there for you. It's there so that you can pick up the phone, and it's something that HUD actually has put together and they sponsor. it's an opportunity for you to pick up the phone and call and be able to get somebody on the phone or get answers that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get. If you want more information on the Hope Now Alliance, you can Google Hope Now Alliance if you'd like. You can go to hopenowalliance.gov, or you can go to makinghomeaffordable.gov, and there are links to it all over those websites for you. Let's switch gears for just a second, and I want to talk about another HUD program that HUD has available called the Good Neighbor Program, and or Good Neighbor Next Door Program. The Good Neighbor Next Door Program is specifically designed for law enforcement officers and pre-kindergarten through 12th grade, pre-kindergarten through 12th grade teachers. I can talk. And firefighters and emergency medical technicians that can contribute to community revitalization by becoming homeowners through HUD's Good Neighbor Next Door sales program. What it does is it offers a substantial incentive in the form of a discount of 50%. That's 50, ladies and gentlemen, 50% off the list price of the home. Now, not every HUD foreclosure is available for the Good Neighbor program, but Good Neighbor Next Door program, but there are a lot of them that are, and first responders get an opportunity, these first responders and teachers get an opportunity to actually look at these properties first. So if you have questions about that, we're actually a HUD approved office, and we can help you look for these types of properties. If you have questions about that, you can give us a call at 1-800-760, or give me a call, 1-800-760-5362. That's 1-800-760-5362. You don't have to be on the air. If you don't want to be on the air, you can have Justin will just take your name and phone number, and then I'll call you after the show. If you want to call me directly, you can call my cell phone, my personal cell phone, at 760-802-9500. That's 760-802-9500.